Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this session, we are going to discuss cascading style sheets border properties. So, this session is all about borders practical approach, and students, as you all know, in previous 3 to 4 sessions, we have already discussed introduction of CSS borders, why we use cascading style sheet border properties in your websites, and we have also discussed different properties like border style, border color, border width, and border radius. So we have discussed all these four properties separately. Now, in this session, we are going to discuss all these border properties together, and I will tell you how it will make your website more attractive when we use all these properties together. So, without wasting your time, let's move to the practical approach. So, you can see here we have HTML, we have Notepad++ where I have already written the HTML basic structure. So let's move. For this, students, first of all, you should give your border to body. That is the complete Google screen, complete web browser screen. Okay. So for this, you need to write it directly like body, border style, let's say double and semicolon. Let's try this once, right? So border2.html. Save this program and open this on your browser. So you can see this is the border. You can see the border on the body of your web page. Okay. Now, if you want to increase the size of border, if you want to change the color of this body border, then you can write border color. Let's say blue. Okay. And border width, let's say 40 pixels. Save this program and refresh. So you can see the difference now. Okay. So if you want, students, you can change its color. You can change its style. For example, I want to use solid. So this is the body background, body border. Okay. So 40 is very thick. So you can change it to 10. So this is good. Okay. Now let's move to the another section where you can write your code, like for example in the top section. For example, in your top section here, if you want to use multiple options like home, insert, login, logout, gallery, etc., you can use anything here. Okay. So for this, you can write it as, let's say, home under the H1. Okay. Home, or you can use pre-tag. You can write it as gallery. Then you can write map. Then you can write here logout. Okay, you can write anything over here. So close this pre-tag and refresh your page. So you can see the difference now. Now, students, if you want to increase the font size of these options, you can do it. Okay. So for this, let's write under the style section. Okay. So first of all, I would like to increase its font size. So font size should be 30. Let's try this once. After that, we'll give it different colors. So you can see the difference now. Okay. So let's say save and refresh. Okay. So this is fine now. If you want to change its color, so you can write it as font color, let's say red. Save and refresh. So this is how you can change the color of text. Okay, so this is font size and this is color red. Now students, if you want to make a border, if you want to draw a line below this particular link section, then you can use border property here. So for this you can write border bottom style, let's say dotted, or you can use double. Save and refresh. So you can see we have created a border over here. Okay, now if you want, it automatically captures the color red. Okay, if you want to change its color to blue, you can write it as border color blue. Let me just copy it and paste, semicolon, save. So it is now in blue color, right? So I hope everything is clear till now. Okay, so next point you can do here is, if students you want to add if you want to add a different company name. Okay, for example here, if you want to add company name, you can add all about CSIT. Save this program and refresh. Save and refresh. So you can see this is how you can create your top section. I'm just here to tell you about border styles only. Okay, that's why we have created different we are using different types of borders in the particular page. Okay, now let's write another statement after this pre tag. Let me just write h1. Okay, so for h1 let me just this is my favorite website, and close this h1. Save your program and refresh it. Okay, now students, if you want to give it some different properties, you can write it as h1, and you can color, let's say green, then semicolon, and if you want to give it a border style colon dotted, and save your program. This is border style dotted. Okay, now if you want students only the top section of this border is in dotted, baki you want in solid. Okay, so you can write it as border bottom style is dotted. So bottom style is dotted. Okay, so this is how you can make use of different properties along with your border style, border color, etc. Now next we can try border left color, or you can try border top color. Okay, top color, let's say blue. Save and refresh. So you can see the difference now, and refresh. So you can see the difference here. All these border types are in dotted and in green color, but the top border is only in blue color, because we have written over here border top color is blue. Okay, now next point what you can do here is, okay, so next let's just use h2. This is an example of outset, and you can close the h2. Okay, h2, let's say font color I want in gray, border color I want in, let's say, pink, and border style, that is most important thing over here, border style we want here is outset. Save and refresh your page. So you can see the difference. Okay, we have given, let me just increase the width so that it will be clearly visible to all of you. Okay, so border width, let's say 15 pixels. Save and refresh. So you can see this is the type of border, this is the outset type of border. Okay, it defines a 3D outset border effect and it is generated according to border color values. For example, if you change the border color from pink to, let's say, blue, so it will automatically change it to in something like 3D colors. Okay, so I hope this is clear to you. Next type we can use here is along with H3. This is an example of inset H3. Let me just copy and paste this. Okay, red border color, green. You can also use hexadecimal or RGB colors, right? We have discussed all these things in previous sessions. So this is not outset, this is inset now. Save and refresh. Okay, so H3, refresh. Color red, border color green. It is not working. It is not working. Color red, border color green. Let me just remove this for a while. Okay, so here you can change it to H3. So double inset is not working here, so you can use double here. So for this example, I will tell you the border radius property that is very important and yes, very interesting type. So students, for border radius, what you can do? For border radius, you can directly write some values over here. Okay, so border radius is very important for your examination point of view, and if you want to make your website interesting and attractive, you can use it. Okay, so for in case of H3, I would like to use border radius properties. For that, first you need to write it as border dash radius colon 50 pixels. Save and refresh. Okay, so it is not working properly, so let's say 50%. Okay, so you need to add percentage over here. 50% is very large number of pixels, so let's say 10% only. So only 10 pixels will automatically change to radius. Okay, so for radius, let me just use here solid and refresh. So this is how it works. And also you can write font size 40. Save and refresh. So this is how you can see the difference now. Okay, so background color you can change, text color you can change, border color you can change, but border radius is something that you need to know. So basically border radius is nothing but it is used to make your border borders के जो corners होते हैं उसको थोड़ा सा curve अगर आप देना चाहते हो, so that you can for that you can use the border radius properties. One more thing you can add over here is padding. Okay, so padding, let's say 60 pixels. This is padding. Padding is nothing but padding is the text, distance between text and the border. So it is 60 pixels. Okay, if you want to give only a bottom padding, only left padding, so you can give separate sessions to it. Okay, one more thing, students, I would like to add here is, let's say in case of H1. Okay, in case of H1, we have written color green, border style dotted, border top color blue. If you want, you can write all these things in a smarter way. Okay, for this you need to write it like border colon 6 pixel, that is the width of our width of our the border. Then you can write rich, that is type of border you want to use. Then red, that is the color of border you want to use. Save this program and refresh. So you can see automatically it changed to this property. Okay, in case of H1. H1 is, this is my favorite website. So this is my favorite website. You can use all these things in a smarter way. First, you need to write border only, then width of the border, then type of the border you want, then color it. If you want it in solid color, in solid format, okay, and you want it in navy blue color, save this and refresh. Okay, so navy blue color is not available here, so you can use gray. Refresh. So this is how it actually works. So this is the smartest way to make your words, जिससे कि आप लोगों के जो कोड के वर्ड्स हैं, नंबर ऑफ लाइंस है, नंबर ऑफ वर्ड्स हैं, वो कम हो जाएंगे एंड काम आपका वही हो रहा है जो आप इतनी ज्यादा लाइंस लिखकर कर रहे थे. So I hope this you like this session. Thanks for watching this.